The sun rose over a quiet little town where a young boy named Leo stood by his window staring at the sky. He dreamed of becoming a pilot one day. Every morning he watched airplanes flying high above, leaving white trails across the blue sky. His mother called from the kitchen, "Leo, breakfast is ready. You'll be late for school." Leo smiled and replied softly, "Coming, Mom." Inside, he whispered to himself, "One day, I'll fly up there." At school, Leo's teacher asked everyone to share their dreams. "I want to be a teacher," said Anna. "I want to be a doctor," said Ben. When it was Leo's turn, he said with shining eyes, "I want to be a pilot." Some of the students laughed. "A pilot? That's too hard. You can't even afford new shoes," one boy said. Leo looked down, embarrassed. But deep inside, his dream didn't fade. It only burned brighter. That night, Leo sat quietly at the dinner table. His mother noticed his silence. "What's wrong, my boy?" she asked gently. "They laughed at me, Mom. They said I can't be a pilot." She put her hand on his shoulder and said softly, "Leo, people laugh because they can't see what you see. If you believe in your dream, keep walking toward it." Step by step, Leo nodded. Her words stayed in his heart like a small light in the dark. Leo studied harder than ever. He read books about airplanes, watched videos about flying, and drew sketches of planes in his notebooks. At night, when everyone slept, he would lie awake imagining himself in a cockpit, wearing his pilot's uniform. Sometimes he felt tired and wanted to give up, but he remembered his mother's words. He whispered, "Step by step." When Leo turned 16, he got a job at a small grocery store. He helped stock shelves, clean floors, and carry heavy boxes. It wasn't easy, but every time he earned a little money, he smiled. He saved every coin in a glass jar labeled Flight School. His friends spent their weekends hanging out. Leo spent his working. He didn't complain. He was building his dream. One weekend, Leo took a bus to the nearest airport just to watch the planes take off. He stood behind the fence, his heart racing every time a plane lifted into the sky. An older man in a pilot uniform noticed him. "You like planes, huh?" he asked kindly. "Yes, sir," Leo replied, eyes wide. "I want to be a pilot one day." The man smiled. "Then keep believing, young man. Every pilot starts right here, dreaming." Years passed and Leo faced many obstacles. His father became ill, and Leo had to use his savings to help with medicine. One night, he sat outside looking at the stars. "Maybe my dream is too far," he whispered sadly. His mother joined him, sitting beside him quietly. "Leo, dreams don't disappear," she said softly. "Sometimes life asks us to wait, not to quit." He nodded slowly, tears in his eyes. "I'll wait, Mom, but I won't quit." A few months later, Leo heard about a scholarship program for flight training. He applied even though he doubted himself. Weeks passed with no news. Then one morning a letter arrived. His hands trembled as he opened it. "Congratulations, Leo," the letter said. "You've been accepted." He screamed with joy, hugging his mother tightly. "Mom, I did it!" She laughed with tears. "I knew you would." At the flight academy, Leo wore his uniform for the first time. His heart was beating fast. When the instructor said, "Ready for your first takeoff?" Leo nodded nervously. As the plane lifted off the ground, he felt like his heart was flying too. The clouds surrounded him. The sky stretched wide and endless. He smiled and whispered, "I'm really flying." Not every day was easy. Sometimes Leo made mistakes, rough landings, wrong turns, and moments of doubt. One evening after a long day, he sat alone, feeling frustrated. Maybe I'm not good enough, he said quietly. His instructor, Captain Rivera, walked over. Leo, every great pilot fails before they fly perfectly. What matters is that you get back up. Leo nodded, his spirit rising again. I'll keep going. Years later, Leo stood proudly in his pilot uniform, holding his graduation certificate. His mother sat in the audience, clapping with tears in her eyes. When the ceremony ended, she hugged him tightly. You made it, my son. Leo smiled, whispering, We made it, Mom. For a moment, time felt still. All the years of hard work had turned into one shining moment. Leo returned to his small hometown as a real pilot. The same children who once laughed at him now ran to take pictures with him. He smiled kindly and said, Don't let anyone tell you your dream is too big. Believe in yourself. His old teacher shook his hand proudly. Leo, you've made us all proud. He looked up at the sky once more, the same sky he had watched as a boy. One early morning, Leo prepared for his first international flight. As he walked toward the airplane, he thought of his mother, his childhood, and the long road he had traveled. He sat in the cockpit, touched the controls gently, and smiled. Through the window, he saw the rising sun, warm, golden, and full of promise. As the plane took off, he whispered to himself, Dreams really do come true if you don't give up.